Welcome all the current investors. Welcome all of you who are looking at this for the very first time. My name is Ronette Turner Corley, and my husband and I reside in Sacramento, California, and we are so excited about what's happening right now. There's a lot of momentum going on. You probably got a call from somebody who's very excited, and in doing so, they probably was like, hey, listen, get on this webinar. And you're gonna see why we are so excited, okay? So what I want to do is go ahead and advise you to get pen, pad, and write down some things so that hopefully I'm gonna be able to answer all of your questions. And you'll also hear some testimonies from people who are making some things happen, some people who've made some money just right before this call happened. So it's happening around the clock. And then if you do have some things that maybe somebody needs to fill in the gap with, you can go ahead and get back to the person who invited you. But I encourage you, don't take long to make a decision. Open your mind. This is happening right now, and it can put you in a position where tonight everything will change for you financially. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I'm gonna share my screen, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. Share computer sound. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, hold on. That should be. Okay, hold on, guys. That should be in front of here. There we go. Okay, so people are still trying to come on at some point. I'm not going to be able to continue that only because I don't want to interrupt what's going on. Okay. We'll let a few more people in and let's go ahead and get started. Okay. All right. So what you're seeing here is what it says right here, which is 90 days to freedom. That's what we're calling this movement that we have going on. It is literally a movement, and it's 90 days to freedom. And let me tell you why I'm so excited you're here, because you are able to participate day one. Okay, there's going to be some people who won't be able to get to see this until a week from now. You are participating day one. And what is 90 days to freedom? It's going to put you in position where if you put in the work, I'm not going to say that it doesn't require work, but you're going to see the work that it requires is really funny, because it really doesn't require a lot of work. The only work is what's required is you just sharing with a lot of people you know, like, and trust. Okay, that's it. That you want to share with them a way to be able to, make some serious income over the next 90 days. That's all it takes. And in doing so, you can put yourself to qualify to earn a six-figure income in the next 90 days. Now, you're probably saying, Ronette, you're telling me that in the next 90 days, I can earn a six-figure income. Yes, that's what I'm telling you, that is possible. I'm not telling you that you will, because the results are going to be determined on what you do. But is it possible? See, my husband and I, we know that we're going to definitely be able to do that. And we will do that without a shadow of a doubt. But one of the things that we have committed to, we know at least 25 people we'll take with us. And that's a voluntary position. Any one of you can be that 25. And if you want to lock arms with us and say, listen, I'm one of those 25, let's go. You know what? We will dig in, lock arms with you, and work day and night to be able to spread this word. So you too, going into 2021, can have a life that you only imagine, that you never imagined, right? And so that's what tonight is called, 90 Days to Freedom. I want you to buckle your seatbelt, because we're about to make it happen. Okay, hold on. I'm going a little bit too fast. Previous. All right. So tonight we're going to show you how to triple your Bitcoin and secure your future. You're probably like, some of you probably are like, what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a movement. Bitcoin is a type of cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is extremely powerful and it is shifting the future as we know it. Right now, many of you use paper money, and that's what we've been used to during our time. But you know what? That is changing, folks. And tonight, it's time you take an inside look on what's happening in the Bitcoin space. Now, if you look here, I want to take you back to 2010. See, Bitcoin started in 2009 and really became on the surface in 2010. Had you invested $100, let's say you were one of the lucky few to have found out that this type of currency was happening. If you had invested $100, just $100, on August 30th, 2010, do you know today it'd be worth $22.4 million? $22.4 million. Can you believe that? That's 10 years later, $22 million richer with just $100. Now, here's the deal. How many of you invested $100? It's pretty safe to say none of us, probably more than likely. I know I wouldn't be here presenting to you. I'm going to keep it real. And you wouldn't be here listening, right? But I'm saying that because I want you to understand that you can put yourself in a position for the next wave, because the next wave is definitely upon us. It's definitely upon us. Okay. Now, we are witnessing the dawn of an important economic shift that's happening right now. And it's going to take years to play out. See, what I want you to understand, it's really, even though it's been around, it hasn't gone, to the forefront yet. So you're not behind the wave. You're still in front of the wave, and you can put yourself in a position to be right there, right before the masses get a chance to know all about it. Let's talk about some economic disruptions that's happened in the past. See, there's different times that come in our life that people get insanely wealthy. And most of the time, the average person misses it, right? Because most people are so busy making a living, they can't come up. By the time they come up for air, the time is already passed. But let's take you back to the Industrial Revolution during the 1900s. People got straight out wealthy. It was a small percentage of people got wealthy. The masses did not. Personal computers in the 80s, the internet's in the 90s, .coms. Remember that down in Silicon Valley? You had kids getting wealthy, right? Social media in 2004. Imagine that. Imagine if you were in a position where you could have participated and been on the forefront of Mark Zuckerberg and everybody else that has come along and created those social platforms. Now today, 2010, we're talking digital currency. So even though it's been around for 2 years, 10 years, it hasn't even scratched the scratch of what's about to happen. And you can put yourself in the beginning of what's happening. Now, let's talk about what is Bitcoin. See, many of you right now have heard maybe of the word. It's somebody that's unmuted. Make sure your phone is muted so there's no background noise, but it's someone who is unmuted. Okay, so I just muted you again. And I have no idea who it is. And so, but anyway, make sure, so with Bitcoin, when it comes to Bitcoin, it was introduced October 2009. And I'm gonna take you through a little history so you can see exactly what it is. But it's a digital coin. See, there's no physical coins. When you hear Bitcoin, a lot of times we think like the physical coins we have. This is all computerized. It's all digital. There's no physical coins, right? It's all done via the internet, okay? But here's the deal. In 2010, $1 would have bought you 1,309 Bitcoins. $1. How often do we have dollars you roaming around? Sometimes you just kind of don't even think about $1, right? $1,309. 2017, one Bitcoin was worth $19,000, almost $20,000. Imagine that. See how sometimes when you're not in the front of the wave of the trend, how you can totally miss out? Wealth is generated in these trends, but most people don't realize it's happening. Now, the reason why Bitcoin has surfaced and the reason why it's so valuable and the reason why it hasn't really gone to the forefront because the United States really don't want it to go big, but they can't do anything about it. The other countries have embraced it. Why? Because it puts the money in the hands of the people. You finally have control of your own money. The Federal Reserve does not control Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. And that's why they don't want it to go mainstream. But you know what? It's like, one of those things that they cannot, like the coronavirus, they can't stop it, right? It's like that. They can't stop it, but in a good way. So imagine this, but this is what I want you to imagine. It's pretty safe. It's extremely safe compared to even your money being in the bank, because it's all encrypted. It's cryptography. So it's all encrypted and has to go through a lot of different computerized channels and all these different addresses, computerized addresses, for one Bitcoin to be transferred to another, to another person. Now, but here's the deal. There's a scarcity factor to it. There's only 21 million Bitcoins that are in existence. That's the limit. After that is taken, no more Bitcoins. So you're probably saying, but what's going to happen then? Well, they have other coins that are out there too. Bitcoin just happened to be the first one that comes to market. Okay, they have other coins that are operating too, but Bitcoin is the most valuable. Today, it's around $10,000, $11,000 for one coin, right? So if you had one coin right now, just one, you're sitting on $11,000. I want you to imagine this. Once those $21 million coins are gone, the value is going to go up. It's like gold. It's like computerized gold. People are going to be looking for you in the daylight with a flashlight, okay? Because those coins are going to be so valuable. So the more coins you have, the more value you have on your hands. Now, let's talk about Bitcoin 2.0. Why are we excited? Because there's a new wave happening. People are starting to get educated. People are seeing that, hey, you know what? Some things are happening right now. Things are happening. And this new wave of Bitcoin, this new wave of cryptocurrency, people are starting to get much more educated with it. So I want to show you this slide here. Do you know the United States, years ago, most people wouldn't even know where to go and be able to access your coins or have an ATM. Now here, this is a recent graph of the United States. There's over 8,200 ATMs around the United States. Look in your areas. I mean, and it's growing fast. So you might even notice, even when you go to shop, sometimes it'll have a little logo on the window says, we accept Bitcoin. Guess what? This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. My husband and I, we went online and we went to a well-known, I can't think offhand right now, the name of the merchant, but we went to a well-known merchant online. And one of the options we saw was Bitcoin. I mean, we tripped out. We were like, oh my gosh. And you know what? Consequently, we had some coins. All we did was take our address and match that address, and the coins were sent, transaction done. It was the most beautiful thing. We were so excited because we got a chance to participate in the future, but the future is now. Now, I want to share with you how powerful this is and just take you back in 2009. I want you to imagine this. This is kind of the position that you're in right now. There was a young man and he was doing a thesis paper, and it was on encryption. So that's how he was introduced to Bitcoin. He had no idea what it was, but he was doing a paper on it. And anyone that knows, when you have a thesis and you do research, right? So he said, in order for me to get familiar with this, I'm gonna go ahead and throw $27 down, and that'll buy me about 5,000 Bitcoins. Today, or years later, those coins worth $886,000. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine how happy he is he did that research on Bitcoin? $27 turned into $886,000. Folks, when I tell you, you're looking at a tsunami in the financial world. And lucky you to be here to see it at the very beginning. Now, who's investing in cryptocurrency? Because see, a lot of times this is what happens. When we see something new, what do? We go ask our relatives. We go ask our neighbor. Sometimes we ask the very person sitting to us, next to us in our cubicle at our job, right? And they're in the same position you are. So, I've been told before, if you want to play where the money's at. Now, you want to make sure you're in good company. So who's investing in this cryptocurrency stuff? Well, none other than the almost trillionaire himself, Bill Gates. Bill Gates believes it's a thing of the future, and he's putting his money there. While everyone's sleeping, going, oh, I don't know about this coin. Guess what? He's investing. And see, this is what happens. When it finally goes mainstream, people are going to wonder. See, there's always three types of people: people that make things happen, people that wonder what happened, and or watch things happen, and people that wonder what happened. And most people wonder what happened, right? But I'm telling you right now, what's going on. It's just that the rich and the privileged has the opportunity and the foresight to be able to see it first. So put yourself in that position. Now, Richard Branson, another documented billionaire. He has invested over $30 million of his own wealth in Bitcoin startups. Why? They don't just throw money away to throw money away. They understand the future of Bitcoin and the blockchain. Okay. Who else? Mark Anderson. Now, many of you going, that name doesn't sound familiar. Well, if you like me, I'm kind of dating myself. If you got on the World Wide Web, you know, in the very beginning, you remember a browser by the name of Netscape. Mark is the one who invented Netscape. And he's huge in the technology world. He has invested $50 million so far in the Bitcoin space. So are you in good company? Absolutely you are. Absolutely you are. So next time when you're talking to your friend John or your neighbor across the street and you're talking about Bitcoin, they say they don't know about these coins, think about the company that you're in. Okay? Think about the company that you're in right now. Now, why are we excited? Why are people just so excited? And there's almost 100 people. Right now, I see 95 people participating in this webinar. Why is that? And that is nowhere near the people that's going to be on over this next 90 days. Because now we're going to show you how you can earn Bitcoin at the top of every hour. Every hour. Like it says, it's your own online business made easy. I don't care if you're sleeping. I don't care if you're working. I don't care if you're on the beach vacationing. You can earn Bitcoin at the top of every hour. How amazing is that? Okay. How are we going to do this? AutoBTC. That is the name of the company that is putting us in front of this wave of opportunity, AutoBTC Builder. What I'm going to do, I'm going to move out the way. I must let a 3-minute video, just stick with me. A 3-minute video kind of explains some of what it does, and then I'm going to fill in the details. Here we go.
How would you like to create life-changing wealth for your family in the fastest growing economy in the world and earn Bitcoin at the top of every hour while doing it? If you answered yes, then listen up as we tell you about the company that's paying its members Bitcoin faster than any company in the industry. This company is autobtc Builder. Unless you've been under a rock, you've probably heard about the growth of Bitcoin over the last few years. Bitcoin has created massive amounts of wealth in people just like you. The good news is this phenomenon is just beginning, and we're going to show you how you can capitalize on this movement, being referred to as the digital gold movement. If you were to research Bitcoin, you'd find that it's quickly becoming a standard in the way people transact business worldwide. From major corporations transferring funds overseas to the normal average day family buying their weekly groceries, Bitcoin is here to stay. Bitcoin has completely transformed the financial markets, and the truth is, it can't be stopped. What I'm going to show you today is how you can gain access to some of the top education for Bitcoin and forex trading, while also earning amazing amounts of Bitcoin at the top of every hour. First, let me tell you about the products AutoBTC Builder provides our customers. Then, we'll get into how you can earn life-changing Bitcoin at the top of every hour. AutoBTC Builder provides our customers with top-notch products that can help anyone become an expert at understanding the cryptocurrency and forex trading. We're talking about a step-by-step program that will take you by the hand through our video tutorials and educational material and teach you how to start earning from the crypto and forex markets starting today. In addition to our robust products, we also offer a simple but very powerful compensation plan for those who would like to share our educational products with others who are anxious to grow their wealth through the cryptocurrency and forex markets. Imagine Bitcoin being paid directly into your wallet at the top of every hour. While most companies hold your commissions for days, weeks, or even months, AutoBTC Builder pays our associates at the top of every hour. So here's how it works. Step 1. You will choose the product that works best for you and your budget. Step 2. Introduce others to the AutoBTC Builder products and services. Step 3. Start earning Bitcoin at the top of every hour. Every time you fill up your AutoBTC matrix, you'll be paid a commission in Bitcoin at the top of the hour. Filling up your matrix is simple. Every time there are 6 sales within your matrix, you earn what we call a cycle bonus. There's no limit to the amount of cycles you can earn. For instance, when you can find just 2 people that like the AutoBTC products and services, then help them find just 2 people that also purchase the products, this creates a cycle. What's even better is you can earn between 0.15 Bitcoin all the way up to 12 Bitcoin every time you cycle. Imagine being able to earn cycle bonuses multiple times a day. What would that do for you and your family? Would you become debt-free, travel the world, or donate to your favorite church or charity? The possibilities are unlimited, and so is your income potential with AutoBTC Builder. If you're ready to dive into our educational products and learn how to explode your wealth through crypto and forex trading and also earn an unlimited amount of Bitcoin at the top of every hour, then look no further than AutoBTC Builder. Come join the new economy that's changing millions of lives worldwide. It's time to get your piece of the pie for you and your family. Join AutoBTC today and start earning Bitcoin today.
Man, if I tell you, that got me so excited. So let's go to the next one here. Now, AutoBTC Builder. What is AutoBTC Builder? It's an education company that specializes in providing customers with the latest techniques for trading your Bitcoin or Forex. Here's the deal. You can have Bitcoin, you can learn how to do the Forex, but if you have no, you can actually know about it, but if you really don't know and have the education on how to be able to move in that space, you won't make any money. You won't make any money. This is an educational platform that teaches you. You know what's great about that? That's the product. The product is the education. Okay, it's the education. Now, AutoBTC has been around for 4 years. So it's not something that just popped up yesterday. They've been doing business for 4 years in about 130 different countries. So if you know someone in the United States, if you know someone outside of the United States, it's okay. As long as they have internet and able to have a cryptocurrency wallet to send the Bitcoin, they too can make money with AutoBTC. So this is how the education looks. It's an educational platform, and you're going to grow at every level. It's going to create wealth. Why? Because now you're going to become very astute when it comes to knowing how to move in the cryptocurrency space. So education is power, but applied education is even bigger, right? It's one thing to know it, but when you can apply it, your life changes. So what happens is that not only is it going to have education, it's going to create a business opportunity for you as well, which we'll talk about. So how do you grow your Bitcoin daily? What do you need to learn? Well, you're going to start at what we call level 1. You're going to get the basics. Then you're going to start learning the nomenclature and the vernacular and everything you need to know, and things you probably never heard of that exist in this space. And you're going to be a college graduate by the time you finish. And what is that going to do? It's just going to put you ahead of the game and make sure that not only you understand this space, but you can participate and know exactly what you're doing. So that's the nice thing about it. This is the product, an educational platform. Now, once you get educated, this is what happens. So how can AutoBTC help put you in a position of this trend? Well, let's talk about that. First, you're going to get educated. You're going to take advantage of the Bitcoin trend and get educated with the products. And then it's going to put you in a position to be able to get paid very quickly. Okay. Now, this is going to be a fast track to cash flow. And this is how it works. When you buy your educational platform, what's going to happen? You're going to go into what they call a forced 2x2 matrix. So as you can see here on the screen, you buy your platform, you then go into a matrix, and that's when the business opportunity starts. And so, Ronette, what do I sell? What do I promote? What's the product? The education. So how many people how many people do you know would like to get more educated on this market and be able to grow their business at the same time? This is the perfect example of learning as you're earning, right? You learn and you earn, or you earn and you learn, right? Whichever way you want it. But the nice thing about it, they go hand in hand. And the information's all online. You log in, there's videos. It's a course curriculum on how to take your Bitcoin education to the next level, and you get paid to do it. How about that? Now, let's talk about when the business opportunity starts and what it looks like. I'm going to take you through what actually happens. So once you actually purchase, this is what happens. Everyone starts at what they call the feeder level. Now, I want you to really buckle your seatbelts, because the feeder level, you've probably seen all kinds of opportunities out there today. There's a lot of different ways to be able to earn income, especially from home, outside of your current job. Okay. Now, here's the deal. What if I told you this is a one-time investment and you never have to invest out of your own pocket ever again, and you can be in position to make up to 6 figures? Would you believe me? Well, you know what? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how that happens. Now, here's the deal. Everyone starts at the feeder level. The feeder level will be different for everybody. Why? Because I'm going to see, hold on, if I can admit this one person. I don't know if I can. It looks like the call is maxed out. Okay, so if someone calls you and say, I can't get in, the call's maxed out. Okay, just so you know. I guess I'm gonna have to update. I have a room for 100 people, but it's maxed out. So this is how this works. 0.0056 BTC stands for Bitcoin. If you go right now and you punch in 0.0056, that's approximately about $60. So everybody gets started at 0.0056. See, if you got started tonight, that's a one-time investment of $60. Now, for me, when I got started, it was $65. But guess what? I have made thousands since then, over $1,000, and only been in for a few weeks. And I've only invested out of my pocket one time. Let me show you how this works. So you come in, you purchase your education. Everybody comes in at the feeder level. You put in 0.0056 Bitcoin. What's going to happen? You get excited. So you know someone by the name of John. You tell John. John gets excited, right? So what do you do at that point? You tell Jane. Jane gets excited. What did both of them do? They invested $60 one time, or approximately, depending on the cost of Bitcoin, 0.0056. Now, is it safe to say John knows 2 people? Yes, John knows Sue, John knows Tom, Jane knows Pat, and Jane knows Kim. This is now what you call a complete cycle. See, what's exciting about that, it's only 2, and you show those 2 how to get they 2. Can you say payday? That's it. What happens then? Well, this is what happens. On the bottom is called your pay line. Okay, the bottom 4 is called your pay line. Now, every one of them invested $60. John and Jane invested $60, but your pay line is where Sue, Tom, Pat, and Kim, where they are. Now, this is what's going to happen. You're going to get paid 3 times the amount. So you'll get paid on Sue, Tom, and Pat. On every level you move to, it's always 3 times the amount that's invested for that level. Okay, so you'll get paid $180, and that equates to 0.0167. Now, it's give or take because that's based on Bitcoin amount. It might be 181, but for example purposes, we're going to keep it very simple. Let's say 0.0167 was $180. That's what you make. You're probably saying, but Ronette, I got paid on Kim. What happened to Kim? This is what's going to happen to Kim. Kim is going to automatically put you back into another feeder level. You start all over again. And you're able to go through that same level again. But guess what's nice? No money came out of your pocket. You advanced from the $60 on your pay line. You still have only come out of the pocket one time of that $60. And guess what happens? Is it safe to say that Sue knows two people, Tom knows two people, Pat and Kim know two people? Well, that's going to allow John and Jane to also advance. What happens to them? Well, before we even go there, not only do you go to the next feeder level, but the money that you actually earn from Sue, Tom, and Pat, which is the 0.0167, you're going to advance to level 1. So now you're going to be in two different ones simultaneously. You're going to be in the feeder level, and you're also going to be in level 1. But I want you to understand, how much did it cost to enter level 1? 0.0167, right? How much did you make? 0.0167. So no additional money out of your pocket. Now, the company does this automatically on this level. I'm going to show you at the other levels, you'll have a choice. Now, what happens to John? John also, when he cycles out, they have what they call a follow me system. They're going to follow you wherever you go. So there's no more getting two more people. There's no more, I have to get two more people because now I'm on a whole nother level, a whole nother matrix. No, the follow me system will allow them, once they finish, they follow you right over. So it's follow the leader, right? And guess what happens? The same thing. Sue and Tom, Pat and Kim, they're going to follow over too on all levels. Now, this is what happens on the feeder level. Once you complete the feeder level again with the same people, you're going to get paid another $180, right? And what's going to happen to Kim? She's going to put you right back into another feeder level. So in that level, you continue to go back. But here's the nice thing about it. That $180 is yours. You can put in your pocket. Why? Because you don't need that to advance to level 1, because you're already in level 1. You've already opened up level 1. You only have to open up level 1 one time. Now, this is what happens. In level 1, you cycle out as well. What happens in level 1? $181 times 3. What's that, babe? 181 times 3. Now, that equals 0.05 Bitcoin. That's your payout. That's $543. Now, once again, that's based on when I looked up Bitcoin, how much it was yesterday. It may be a little plus or minus, but around $543 is what you're going to be paid. You're probably saying, well, Ronette, what's going to happen to Kim? Well, Kim is going to advance you right back around, right back into a level 1. So now you're in a feeder level again, you're in level 1 again, but what happens to that $543? You have a choice to make. See, the first time the company advanced you automatically. This time they're going to leave it up to you. You can put that $543 in your pocket, or you can use it to advance to level 2 one time. If I were you, now, if you wanted to stay at level 1 and just keep cycling through and getting that 543, that's your business. But if you're like me and you understand advancing only means more money once you activate it one time, how much did it cost to go to level 2? 0.05. How much did you make in level 1? 0.05. How much more money did it cost you out your pocket? 0. I hope you're getting this. Now, this is what happens. John and Jane and the rest of them, they follow suit. What's 541 times 3, babe? Now, this is what happens. You are now making 0.15, which is $541 times 3. That's $1,623. Now, what happens to Kim? She puts you right back in level 2. And the $1,600 you just made, You have to either, you can put it in your pocket or you can advance to level 3, your choice. But I want you to understand, level 1, once you cycle out that level 1, you're constantly making that 543. You don't have to open up level 2 again. So see, all you do is move forward one time, and then the next time around is your money. You want to move forward like that all the way through level 6. Let me show you why. So it has 6 levels, guys, 6 levels. Now you can stay at level 1 the entire time and just keep getting paid there. That's your business. But if you advance to level 6 through all level 6 levels and you activate all of them, they're forever opened and you will always cycle simultaneously. They all operate independent of each other. I want you to understand that too. They're all different business centers. Let me show you what happens. So if you see here, we all start in the feeder level. When you complete the feeder level, that's going to be 0.0056 Bitcoins. That's what it costs you to be able to come into the feeder level. But you're going to earn 0.0167, which is $180. So as soon as you earn that $180, the company's going to automatically put you in level 1 and put you back in the feeder level. Now, let's talk about level 1. As you can see here, level 1, you're going to go through this cycle. Once you complete this cycle, you're going to get paid out 0.05. We saw that was around $543. Now, if you don't want to advance with that 0.405 over here, you can just put it in your pocket and keep it moving. But if you advance, you'll come over here and you go right back into a level 1. And when you cycle back out to level 1, it's your money. But now you've activated this one time. When you come out of here, you're going to make, let's see how much you're going to make in level 1. So $539, that's what we have here for level 1. Once you advance to level 2, you're going to make $1,619. Okay. Once you advance to level 3, $4,857. Now, some of you are going to have a problem because at $4,857, you're thinking, wow, and that's just a payout for level 3. Do I want to advance to level 4? Or do I want to sit comfortable right here at $4,857? That's because really, literally, you push a button and it opens up the next one. Or you can push a button and it goes to your wallet on the hour, every hour. Do you know right now if that $4,857, you got paid on it and you press withdraw within the next hour, it's in your crypto wallet that you can withdraw to your bank account? Every hour on the hour we're paid. No longer waiting for money. No longer waiting for finance to, get things together to pay you out. On the hour, every hour. Now, if you're like me, you're going to say, no, I'm going to go ahead and advance. Now advancing to level 4 is $14,571. Imagine that. It's getting hotter. Now you decide I'm going to take that $14,000 and I'm going to advance again. Because remember, you only have to do that one time. The next level 5 is $43,713. I promise you. That's why we've already said 25 we're going to help. Because the mass majority of you are going to stop at level 5. Why? Because that's a nice payday on level 5 by itself. $43,000, and you mean to tell me I have to open up? Yes. You have to activate it only one time. But you know what? You miss out on a lot more than not activating that level 6. What if you activated level 6? Level 6 alone, based on the current market Bitcoin yesterday, was $131,140. Now, once they're all open, they're all cycling at different times simultaneously. No more reopening anything. Everything is just flowing. Folks, this can be done in a matter of weeks. It will definitely be done over the next 90 days. I promise you. I don't know who you are, but if you want to lock arms with us, I can take that to the bank tonight. We won't sleep until it's done. I'm telling you why, because it's available. It's available. Now, this is what happens. If you calculate all of those, that's almost $200,000. You know what excites me the most? I'm married. My husband has his own business under this autobtc, and I have mine. So you're talking about the double. cycling here in our household. Very, very excited about that. Now, but wait, there's more. I sound like an infomercial, right? If you thought that was something, I'm not finished yet. They have fast start bonuses. Now, as you go out and introduce people, you don't have to wait to cycle. Let me give you an example. My sister, my baby sister, who has no experience in this area, right? In terms of being an entrepreneur, she's an RN. She has no experience in terms of being in this space, but she got excited because, of course, she recognizes opportunity. She got someone started yesterday, got commission right then. Why? Because as soon as you get someone started, you can earn money that could be in your wallet, in your pocket within the next hour. Now, how do you earn a fast start bonus? When you have a new sign up that joins at a level. So let's say you go ahead and get started tonight and you go ahead and put your $60 in. The person who comes right in and they actually join with you at the feeder level, that's about $18 according to the Bitcoin. It's about 18 bucks. So you can do that. You can do 10 people tonight and have $180. How about that? And that $180 you can have in your wallet within the next hour. Amazing. The next way to earn a bonus is this. Any existing person that you directly sponsor, they upgrade to the next level. So let's say you have a person that cycled. I know Nico, he was talking about, he just cycled into level 1. Pretty soon he's going to come out of level 1 and he's going to go into level 2. I think Nico's sponsor is Eileen, if I'm not mistaken. Now, what happens is the bonus, Eileen's going to get the bonus as Nico advanced to level 2. Why? Because that's an existing person that she sponsored that upgraded to a new level. And I'm sure she got a bonus when he upgraded to level 1. Okay. Now, from the feeder level, the other way you get a fast start bonus is when the people you directly sponsored and their referrals follow you back into the matrix with that follow me feature. Let me share with you how that works. Because some of you probably are thinking like I did in the beginning. Well, if I sponsor 2, and let's say one of my two, they only get 1 person, but that 1 person takes off. Is that going to hold my cycle up? No. What happens, let's say that 1 person that you didn't sponsor, but it was referred by the person you sponsored, if you follow me. They take off. Well, what's going to happen? You're going to cycle. You're going to go back into the same type of level, and they're going to follow you. Isn't that amazing? Now, this is what happens. The person who sponsored them, they don't lose out. After they cycle, the computer will look wherever they are. And when that person recycles, they'll rejoin them back in that matrix. Is that amazing? Folks, they have this thing all figured out. It's called the follow me feature. And you don't have to do anything, but just put people in the system and the system will do all the heavy lifting for you. Now, let's show you how the fast bonuses work. You get 10% of the cycle bonus for that level. Okay. So let's talk about level 1. Level 1 is the fast start bonus is 0.005 Bitcoin. That's approximately $54.38 according to when I looked up Bitcoin yesterday. It may be a little change today. Okay. Level 2 is approximately $163.09. That's 0.015 Bitcoin. Level 3, 0.045, $489. 0.135 for level 4 is over $1,400. Level 5, if someone follows you to level 5, as you saw, based on yesterday, it was $43,000 for that level. You're going to still get $4,400 just because you sponsored them and they're following you to a new level. How about level 6? We saw that was $131,000 based on Bitcoin amount yesterday, 1.215 Bitcoin. That's the amount of fast start bonus, which is over $13,000. So the numbers that you saw that I displayed, as you're referring people, they're going to blow those numbers out the water. That $192,000 is going to be a lot more on today's value. Why? Because when you start sponsoring people and referring people, guess what's going to happen? You get the fast start bonus. Now, I want you to embrace this. They're expecting Bitcoin to double at some point. What's going to happen to these numbers? Some of you not going to sleep. I know how it feels. Now, AutoBTC Builder affiliate model. What's nice about it is that there's no affiliate fees. There's no website fees. There's no monthly auto ship fees. Once you put in your initial $60 investment to be able to get your education and to start open your matrix, that's it. No more money out your pocket. All you do is withdraw, 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 and withdraw. It is the most simplest thing I've ever seen where a person can make some serious income from home. Okay. Now, how do you get started? Get your free website. The website is free. Now, all you do is have someone send you their link. Everyone on here who's gotten started has a link. Get to that person and say, listen, send me your link. When you go on the site, it's going to show you the feeder level. Everybody gets started at the feeder level. Here it says purchase level 1. It's actually the feeder level. So go to the feeder level. The feeder level is 0.0056. 0.0056, which is approximately $60 right now. All you do is go to your crypto wallet and you transfer money over, and that is activated. You will now have a position in the matrix, and anyone after that who you actually refer will fall in your matrix. But here's the big deal. Anyone who you don't refer can also fall in your matrix. Remember, it's a forced matrix, meaning those spots have to get filled. So sometimes what happens, you have some people fall into your matrix you don't know because it goes into the next empty spot. Now, you don't get a personal bonus on there, but if they fill up that spot in the matrix, they can cycle you out. Is that amazing? Yes, you can get cycled out by people you don't know. So you want to go ahead and activate that, not just now, but right now. Now, maximize your life, build your future, earn referral rewards. What I love about this platform is a 2x2 pay plan. 2x2 play plan, meaning 2 who gets 2. That's it. See, I've seen a lot of things out there, and it's 2, and you got to get 2, and they have to get 2, which is about 8 people, right? No, this is much simpler. 2, and help them get 2. Cycle, and also the follow me feature. How many people love the follow me feature? Absolutely, because now everybody who you refer can follow you. Right back into this. So you can, in essence, I want you to understand. I was talking and chatting with some very briefly, and they talked about they had anywhere from 20 to 100 people who want to get started. What is the best strategy? Let me share with you this. If you had that many people ready to get started, what will happen is you're going to be a cycling maniac. That's what's going to happen, because all those people are going to cycle and cycle and cycle and follow you all the way through the other cycles, all the way out. Okay, all the way out, and it's going to keep cycling. It's going to get bananas. But what nice thing about it, you don't have to keep track of everything. It's all computerized. Now, the other nice thing about our platform, it pays on every hour. Every hour you can get paid. No more waiting to get paid. No more, every day is payday. No more waiting for payday. I used to hate that when I used to work in corporate America. Payday. No. Every day should be a payday. And today we're showing you how you can make that happen. Now, AutoBTC, it's right in the middle of helping everybody get educated. It's giving you the crypto education you need, and it's teaching you how you can live the life of your dreams and create whatever lifestyle that you want. Now, we have a 90-day road to freedom, 90 days to freedom. That's the project we have going on right now. But once you go through that 90 days with success, that's going to happen over and over. And what's going to happen, your 2021 is not going to be the same. It just won't. Your 2021 will not be the same at all. Okay. Now, your future is bright. This is the biggest thing. You know, they're saying cryptocurrency is one of the biggest producing assets in our time. There's never been a time where something like this is big. I mean, since the gold rush. So I want you to know how big it really is. Blythe Masters said, and Blythe Masters is a former executive of Chase Bank. And she's a CEO of Digital Asset Holdings. She said, oh my gosh, if I would have known what I know now about the internet in the early 1900s, I would have taken it much more seriously. See, you all have a chance right now to change whatever you want to change into your life financially. Maybe you're looking to have more time with your family. Maybe you're looking to, maybe save for college. Maybe you're looking to build on your retirement, have more vacation time. Maybe you're in a career job and you say, you know what? I'd rather work part-time or per diem than work full-time because I want to live my life on the beach. You can do whatever you want to do. A long time ago, they told me retirement is the age 65. Someone lied to me just like they lied to you. Retirement is not age 65. Retirement is when you have enough money to be able to do whatever you want to do. And it has no age limit. No age limit. So don't let them put those things out there making you think that you have to be at a certain age to retire. No, you can retire whenever Mark Zuckerberg right now, in all rights and purposes, can say, I quit, right? Put yourself in a position where you can use these strategies to build your financial future so money will never be an issue. Auto BTC is the business. I'm telling you right now, we are excited. People are cycling every single day. I'm sure right now people have cycled while we are on this presentation. Get locked in. It's a one-time $60 and you come out on the other side and the only thing you do is withdraw, withdraw, withdraw. Put yourself in a position to take your family and your life to the next level. This is the first day of 90 days to freedom, and you have the opportunity and had the opportunity to see it for the first time. I'm telling you what I'm doing on Saturday. So I want you to prepare. I know I'm going to have to get a bigger platform for Zoom. I'm already in preparation for that. Right now, what I am doing and what the group is doing, this is an all-out massive action. All-out massive action. I'm going to do a blitz call on Saturday. Every 2 hours, I'm doing live presentations starting at 12 noon. Every 2 hours. So what's going to happen? You're going to get some people on the call, and what's going to happen? They're going to get excited. And guess what? They know people that you don't know. So then I'm going to encourage them. Another call is going to take place in 2 hours. I mean, this is a modern day gold rush. You can sleep on it or you can get wealthy. It's your choice. So then what happens? I'm going to advise those people, go call, like, pardon my French, but my father used to say this, Mr. Damn, Mother Damn, and the whole, family. Go call them all, get them on this line the next 2 hours because I'm going to be showcasing this again. I'm going to do it every 2 hours at the top of the hour. Why? Because this is the modern day gold rush. They're giving this opportunity for each and every one of us to change our lives. And so now is not the time to sleep. It's the time to get busy and go ahead and make this happen. Before we go, though, I want you to hear from some people that have cycled. Because it's not about, me, myself. Last time when I did this presentation, I shared how I put in $65 one time and how I've cycled over, I've made over 800 bucks. Now it's in the thousands, just in a matter of days, just like that. And you know what? I'm not the only one. My husband's not the only one. Some people here on this line have done the exact same thing. So I want you to hear from some of the people who are in, because I want you to understand this is real. This is not a joke. This is happening. This is happening all over the globe, okay? So let me stop sharing my screen here, and I'll go ahead and have some people come aboard, and just anyone who has a testimony and want to be able to share, do share what has happened with yourself here with this business. Who has cycled and seen cycle? I know Miss Priscilla cycled. I know Shabazz. Go ahead, Shabazz.
Hey, this is Shabazz Ray. I have cycled. This has been incredible for me. I actually wasn't paying much attention to it, to be really, really honest, and I cycled anyway. I've only put in at the time that I joined, it was $60. I mean, 65, excuse me. So from that point on, I've made over 200 bucks. And again, I wasn't paying any attention to it. And now I'm actually paying attention to it, and I'm starting to grow it. It's been a great experience. It works. And anybody who knows me know that I got the goods to back that up. That's it.
Right on. Come on, Miss Priscilla. Right on. Thank you so much, Shabazz.
Hey guys, yes, it's been fabulous. I'm one of those. I got in at the $65, just kind of trickling people in. I had about maybe 4 people in. I'm like, well, how do I get paid on this? I haven't made anything. So that night, Tuesday night, I think Renee, when you did the first call about this, I logged in that evening and I saw that I had a new person, and there's a person that I was like, I don't know this person, and somehow I got a new person. So that night I made like $28. Then the next day I got up, logged in. I had 2 new people that I didn't know, and I'm up to, I think it was $127. Later on that day, my cycle completed, and I'm almost $300. This is 2 days, you guys. Yes, this stuff works. I'm excited to rock and roll with it. Okay.
Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely. Wonderful, wonderful. A few more testimonies. Someone's
Hi,
raising.
Miss Ronette. This is
Go ahead.
Eileen. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, Miss Eileen.
Yes, yes. Thank you again for incredible presentation. And I too have cycled out already 2 times, and I'm currently on level 2. And it's incredible how very inexpensive to get started in this opportunity. I have been able to help a couple people in the Philippines to get them going, and so they're very happy because they're doing the same thing with their families. So that's what really excites me more, to be able to help in that very inexpensive way. So thank you.
That is awesome. That is awesome. And that's what I love about what we're doing here, because it really levels the playing field. Sometimes we see opportunities, and sometimes it's out of people's financial reach. But this one, people can do it, and we're going to be able to make a difference for so many people. And that just warms my heart. Thank you so much for sharing. Anyone else? A couple of more. You want to say something? A couple of more.
Yeah, Ronna,
go ahead.
Hi, this is Nico Mary from Los Angeles. So, yeah, I just want to thank you for an incredible presentation that you're doing. You're an awesome leader. We're just extremely excited, as you can probably tell from my voice here. We know what we can do with this. We're locking arms with you. I have my great leaders here on the call as well. That we're gonna just go for this for next 90 days really hard and make this happen. Thank you again. And I cycled as well, as you mentioned. Thank
yes, you. Nico cycled right before the call. Wonderful. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. Yes, thank you. Wonderful. One more. We'll take one more. I see Barbara, if you have a question, go ahead. We're not really taking questions right now. I'm kind of doing testimonies.
Okay, should I just speak later then?
Yeah, or get back to the person who invited you. I'm sure they got the information for you. I just want to kind of close out and save time, but I want to take some testimonies just so you can hear some of the testimonies. I'll take one more.
Okay.
Cycle. Yes, but thank you for being on. Definitely.
Yes.
Someone else has a testimony. Don't be shy. I know somebody has one. Who else?
Come on, don't sit there like a frog in a stump or tighter than the clan with lockjaw. Come on, man. What did Skrill ever do to you? What did Skrill ever do? What you got against Skrilla? Talk what you got against Skrilla? All he's ever done is pay your bills and put food in your stomach and a roof over you. What you got against Skrilla? Come on. Come on, man. Somebody stand up.
Oh my God.
Okay, who else? Who else?
Ow!
Lady Maria, I'm gonna call on you.
Great evening, guys. Great evening. Hopefully you can hear me fine.
It's a little jumbled. It's a little jumbled. So
Sighted person over here, we're right next to one another, so it gets that feedback.
okay.
So anyway, I have cycled. I have not yet seen anything in my amount yet. I'm looking forward to that, but I've cycled. I've gotten my 6 people. I started a few weeks ago, after, Priscilla and I, we started tag teaming, saying, girl, we got to get going on this next cycle. So she got going. She sent me her referral link. I got going and I started sharing with everyone else. And this has been exciting. I've moved, like I said, I moved over to the next cycle as far as like in the matrix. I've gotten my 6. With one of my persons gotten their 6, and a few of my other people, they working on getting their 6. So I'm excited. I'm on the road to success with this, and I'm in this 90 days, and I'm like everyone else. I can't wait. I'm looking to get my 1,000 people in, just like Rabu.
That's right.
I know that's right. And I'll show you too. You probably just don't know where it's located, but I'll show you. You definitely have funds there.
Okay, right on. Thank
Absolutely,
you.
absolutely.
We following Priscilla with the Skrilla. That's right. We following Priscilla with the Skrilla. And Ronette and Sly with the riches. We following you. I'm on the road. I'm on the road to freedom.
Gregory is fired up, and he gets us all fired up. So
you guys always. You guys are the best.
Thank you so much. Much appreciated. I tell you guys, this ends our presentation. If you saw something here for you, get back to the person, get that link, get your questions answered, and let's go. This thing is on fire, and there will be a lot of people cycling even tonight. And like I said, I'll be sending a link out to those who are currently investing and those who, who are not a part of our group. Once you become a part of the group, we also have a Telegram that keeps you updated and be able to share some information with you as well. But to say the very least, everything starts on Saturday. I will be doing every 2 hours at the top of the hour around the clock. Why? Because I want you to be able to maximize your income potential. And we create a lot of testimonies, especially this weekend. Let's go ahead and make this money and have a great, great, great weekend. Okay, guys, have a great night. It's been a pleasing pleasure, and I will see you on Saturday.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ronette. Thank you.
Thank you. Good
Yeah. Thank you. Have a good night.
Night.
All right, people.
On the road to freedom.
Thank you, Ronette.
90 days.